Say that again. What'd you say? It's who?
Dejarius.
Dejarius Watkinson.
Dejarius Watkins.
We are back, guys. It is episode something greater, one greater than the last one. I think it's 189. So getting closer.
We hit 200 yet? Or
no,
you ain't hit?
not yet. Not yet. We're getting closer and closer and closer to that 200 number. I mean, at this rate, it's going to be this summer.
Do something.
It's going to be this summer.
We'll have to do something big.
Do you actually remember? Do you remember what I did for episode 100?
No.
Because you were a part of it.
Let me guess. Wings?
No. No. You were a part of it, though.
I was?
So here's what happened.
Give me the setting. Which house was it at?
This was at the second apartment.
Second apartment.
Wait, no, not. Damn, I don't even remember. No, it was the second apartment. Second apartment.
Was it around Bonnaroo?
I think it was 2022. Maybe 21.
I have no idea.
It's really not that it's not that serious. But so what I did was I did a mega podcast, and one day I did a solo one. I did you because like I was gonna have like I was gonna do like fucking 5. I was gonna just get as many people as possible. It was me by myself, and then it was you, and then I did one with like 7 people.
For real?
Yeah, so I literally recorded for like 4 hours that day. It was fucking crazy. It might be hard to find because it might say 100 or 100 part 2.
Yeah, it's 100 and like 100 exclamation mark.
Yeah, and then there's the one right after that.
Oh.
You see you?
Nah, it's just you. Oh, did you do couple?
Yeah.
All right.
I did them in separate things, but yeah. But anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, for 200, yeah. It's a big feat. I've never done what's funny is I'm pretty sure I even said this in the episode 100. I've never done 200 of anything, damn near. So pretty crazy. Yeah. Shit,
Getting
man.
Them reps, then.
Getting them reps. It's crazy how fucking. All right, let me ask you this. Now that you've been in like easily 15 episodes total now, do you feel how does your comfortability feel now?
I'm definitely comfortable now. Yeah, the first couple I was like, why am I here? But I'm supporting.
Okay, well, did you feel like you were like, I'm wasting my time? Like, what was it?
Hell no. I've said before, like I've always wanted to support you. I've been supporting you before the podcast. Doing the slightly daily freestyles.
Yeah, I got it. I get what you mean.
But I mean, it's definitely awkward being on camera. And but I mean, you're a big help. You like to be on camera, But it's definitely more comfortable now.
You know what's crazy is I'm really pretty reserved, like in general in life, which is wild.
Yeah.
So
but
it's like
I was talking about that with Jay today earlier.
Really?
Like, yes, it's about you like performing and shit. He can't wait to see you perform. And I was telling him, I was like, man, he's a different person. Like he's calm, cool, collected, but when he's on stage, something different.
Man, it's just about, I mean, all right. I'll say this last thing and then we'll go into what we have today, but man, as far as, again, I'm just a guy. I just have a few songs. I've done like 4 performances, but like when you're performing your music, man, like I don't understand. It just doesn't. I can't wrap my head around people being like reserved and shy on stage when you are
Mm-hmm.
performing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It look, I'll put it to you like this. And I love you, but you don't know every word to my songs. No one does
Right.
but the artist.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like
Uh-huh.
what how would
I like
any
Jared Leto though.
yeah, I appreciate that. But like, you know what I'm saying though? You've got to like
Yeah, yeah,
own
yeah.
that. You got to like own that shit and like perform it for random people so that like you know what I mean? The one like the shows that I've done before, it helps you gain fans and legitimacy. Like it makes
Mm-hmm.
you look legit.
Mm-hmm.
It's the whole package because it's not like Playboy Cardi's like a massive act. Travis Scott and like Playboy Cardi, like these newer rappers are so
Mm-hmm.
big because they perform well. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like you can
Yeah.
say about the quality of
It's
music or
the
whatever,
energy.
but the energy and the live experience, like, you know, it's that shit
Right.
matters. And
It
like
does.
imagine if, you know, like Travis Scott's music was Travis Scott's music, but he was up there like timid and shy. Like just it wouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
it wouldn't.
you know?
Exactly. Like at Bonnaroo, Travis Scott, he got his security guards and carried him up to that beer tent and he
Yes, bro.
calmed that bitch and was just raging. And it's
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this
Dude,
shit is awesome. Like,
yes. And that's a great point that you made because no one's sitting there
yeah, who's doing that?
no exactly. No one's doing that, but no one is like looking up at him and being like this shit's corny as hell. Like no.
Right.
He's owning that
And
shit.
yes, and he also brought somebody up on stage. He pointed out a fan at Bonnaroo. He was like, yo, you're
You.
raging this hard.
Let's
Come
go.
up here. And that probably, he's probably thinking that shit to this day.
Yeah, he
That
probably
fan.
we need to find that guy.
Right. Like, he was just, and he was up front too. So he was probably waiting all day to be up front for, what's his name?
Travis Scott.
Yeah, Travis Scott. And went on stage,
All
made
right.
his day.
Last thing. All right. Give me a because I'm gonna keep tickling that Bonnaroo fancy just a little bit. We're gonna live through Bonnaroo vicariously again this year. I'm gonna watch it on Hulu and shit like I did last year and stuff. It was kind of funny. I have some videos actually of Balin was like literally a month old. And like me and Mylena and Balin are like sitting in the living room, like watching Bonnaroo. It's so funny. I brought like the bandana out and shit. Give me a story of yours from Bonnaroo that you can think of.
Okay, off rip.
Just off the top of your head, yeah.
It was when it was the boys' year when all the homies
2017, 2017.
I don't remember.
It was right before. If you're talking about the or 2018, the year that I vlogged,
2018.
the year that I vlogged, the first year, or like did I have a camera in your face?
I don't remember.
Okay, was it the Dalton and Monte year or was it the Devin?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
that was
Dalton Monte year.
2017.
And,
yeah.
Yes, and Devin and Casey.
That was 2 separate years.
It was. Do you remember the year where no, because Monte only went 1 year.
That's what I'm saying.
So it was a Monte year, but
they 2017. They weren't there.
Devin and Casey were there too, and Zach.
Oh, separate? No. Monte didn't go with us that year.
He did.
No, he didn't. DJ, I have video proof.
Okay. My bad.
That year was 2018.
Well,
the year with Devin, Zach, and Casey was 18, and then 17 was Dalton, Monte, Corbin, I think, Parker, Nate.
Yeah.
I think that was, and then the next year, Monte and Dalton didn't go, and it was the new crew, But it was the Monte year.
Uh, I believe it was the Casey year.
Okay.
But anyway, my craziest story
Or
was
just a crazy story. Yeah.
I lost my phone.
Oh yeah.
It was when you remember we were at Chance the Rapper? No, it was the Monte
Okay,
year
that was
because,
2017. Yeah. Yeah.
all
Yeah.
right, so it was a Monte year. I had some sassafras.
Had some party favors.
Yeah, I had some party favors. And I remember like we were watching Chance the Rapper. And then everyone left. Everybody was like, all right, we're finna go to the next spot. And I was like, I want to finish watching Chance the
We
Rapper.
were close
I'll
as
meet y'all
fuck
later.
at that show. I to this day
We were to
close
that side to the left.
closest I've ever been at a what stage show too.
I remember you saying that. And
Bro.
that's facts.
I
Same.
just remember hitting this and being like, "Oh shit." Cuz
Yeah, we were close.
I also had a party favor or two as well. And I remember
Uh-huh.
hitting that and just cuz like Nate's big ass, really? All my homies are big and tall as shit. So it was like
Uh-huh.
you and Nate. I was just like following y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all's
Yeah.
big asses. But anyway, lose your phone at Chance the Rapper 2017. What stage?
Well, oh wait, no, I didn't lose my phone,
Okay,
but
okay.
so everyone, all y'all left, the group left,
Okay.
and I was like, I'm staying. I'll hit y'all up later. And ironically, it was not even 5 minutes later that the show ended. And I remember it was Nate. He was in tune. He was like, "Yeah, this shit's
It's about
over."
to be ending. And then the crowd.
Yeah, yeah, we need to beat the crowd type shit. But I stayed, and I was walking like from where we were and texting Nate or the group chat, and some dude was running full speed and smacked me, like just hit me. And I dropped my phone. And I believe that he tried to pickpocket me,
That's some
but
hoe ass
luckily I'm
shit.
left-handed. Yeah, but luckily I'm left-handed. So he didn't get my shit. But I picked up my phone and it was black. Like I couldn't
Oh
do
yeah.
anything. Yes. And I
Yeah.
was by myself for the rest of the night.
Bro, I fucking forgot.
And y'all were calling me
Yeah.
over and over. And I could feel the vibration of y'all calling me, but I
Well,
couldn't pick it
your
up.
screen was cooked.
Yes. It was like it was black. And ironically, it was just all I had to do was triple click the home button. This is back when we had a home button on the phones. That's all I had to do, but
No
I
one
didn't
would have.
know.
Yeah, no one would have fucking known to do that.
Yeah. And I remember like going out there just by myself and meeting our neighbors. I ran into our neighbors
Hmm.
and I hung out with them for a little bit and then I lost them as well. And I was just out of it.
Do
Like
you,
I was just I couldn't do anything. But
so
y'all were calling my ass over and over like, is this motherfucker alive? And I'm like, I can feel the vibration on my phone, but I couldn't pick it up.
dude, I will just say this. That is the only place on earth that you can do that.
Exactly.
As sad as it sounds, like not to just be a full doomsday, oh my god, everything is so dangerous and sucks, but
Uh-huh.
I mean it well, there's the safety angle, one. But two, like you could
Yeah.
do Bonnaroo solo dolo and have a blast.
Hey. Hey.
Anyway,
It's the best place to do that. You'll discover yourself. You'll
yeah.
understand yourself.
Man, I want to
You'll
yeah,
thrive.
I definitely want to do a more
That's a
one
recommendation.
I want to do one more comprehensive thing about Bonnaroo. Like I said last time, I don't want to beat a dead horse about it, but I just wanted to touch on that just because it was hot as fuck today, and I was like drinking beer, and I was like, dude, that feeling right there, toes in the grass, cold beer, not even cold, just lukewarm beer, sun beaming on you, bro. That's the feeling right there. And it's not like it's hard to explain because, yeah, of course, that's just, oh, you're just describing summertime. Like, no, 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 no,
Uh,
no.
uh,
It's no, it's hard to explain.
it's the culture.
It's the culture. All right. So we got a couple things here. Today we'll probably end up filling the whole hour for the episode today, so it won't be in two parts. But yeah, we're chugging along. We got a couple things that will hopefully fill up this time right here. But so here's what my here's what my goal is for this first segment here. And I kind of sprung it on DJ, but at the beginning, but I think we got our bases covered and we'll be able to do a good job for you guys. But so it's baseball season right now. NBA playoffs are in full swing. I know, some people are probably still
shit, that's right.
Yeah, first round's happening, some people might not like there's too many teams to keep. It's still first round, but some people are in the NBA. Football season's not going to be here till the fall. You know what I'm saying? So some people, Cam Ward. Some people might be kind of in sports no man's land right now. So what we're trying to do?
Isn't hockey starting up too?
Hockey's in playoffs.
Oh no, it's ending. Yeah,
hockey has the same.
Hockey is the same.
Yep, they have the same schedule. So yeah, I mean, if you're not into hockey or NBA, what we're gonna try and do is make the MLB season palatable for you. So, that's the goal of this, and maybe we'll try and include some other segments, like this, just to get you familiarized.
What?
Just to get you familiarized with the league and like some of the players, because I know it is a long ass fucking season and there's a lot of players. Let me ask you this, DJ, before we get into this. What helped you be able to like stomach the fact that there's so many games? Does that make sense?
From who?
For baseball. Like what helped you get into it and not be like, "Oh my god, like this is too fucking much." Like what helped you?
It is too fucking much. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
162 games. We played in high school and it was a total of like 50.
Yeah.
If you made the playoffs and made
all the way to the end, yeah, all the way to the end.
It's like 60. But we were also doing fall ball, summer ball. It was a lot.
Well,
it was a lot.
What about as a fan though, is what I'm saying. Like how you keep up with it now? Like what kind of helped you be able to be like, oh, okay, I can follow this. It's not that overwhelming.
I guess becoming a Brewers fan.
You're just picking a team.
You literally
kinda.
And you were there when we went to the Sounds game.
Yeah, shout out to the Sounds.
I remember turning to you and I was like, why are there so many Brewers like merch? Like all the kids had their Brewers shit. And I was like, what?
Yeah.
And you were just like, yeah, they're the AAA team for the Brewers. And I was like, but I'm a Brewers fan.
You know what's crazy? I don't think it happens very much now, but the AAA teams and like the teams used to switch who they were. Their organization was like the Yankees.
Yeah,
used to be in Nashville. They used to be the Nashville Sounds. It was the Yankees AAA. Yep. But yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give like a few. I'm just gonna say 5. We'll probably do more, but I'm gonna say definitively, we're gonna give you guys 5 of our most exciting players to watch. So this will give you a reason to, follow these guys on the gram. You know what I'm saying? Follow these guys and throughout the league. Turn on their games when you see their teams playing. This is going to help contextualize stuff because in the NFL, I'll stop yapping after this, but in the NFL, it's really easy. All right, cool. There's not that many games. You know what there's 17 games, right? And then the playoffs. So that helps. All right. And then you have who's the best quarter. You got 5 best quarterbacks, 5 best. You know what I'm saying? It's really easy to be like Saquon Barkley, Patrick Mahomes, Devontae Adams, you know what I'm saying? In baseball, it's a little harder. Like some people literally watch sports all the time and they don't know who Mookie Betts is. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. Damn. It's fucking wild. Yeah. But you give me one, and then we'll kind of do a little pinball action. So,
okay,
our exciting players. We'll probably name some obvious ones, but players who like we just fuck with their game. We just love watching them play. Yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with the Brewers.
Okay,
I got 2 Brewers.
Okay,
the first one. It's not who you thinking. Who I'm finna say, even though I'm gonna bring him up.
Okay.
Fucking Bryce Terang.
Okay, a deep cut. So
yes, I'm gonna say this on camera, on record. He's a top 5 second baseman.
Okay.
Let's not bullshit. Like he is a top 5 second baseman. Because what's his name? Who moved to left field?
Altuve.
He moved to left field.
Right.
So he's not a second baseman anymore. Top 3. I even say that.
He's hard
hitting the ball. He's getting base hits. He steals. He had 50 steals last year.
Yeah, that's insane.
He's fat. Exactly. And he's hitting the ball better and better each year. Bryce Terang, number 1.
Bryce Terang, second baseman for the Milwaukee Brewers. Milwaukee Brewers are in the National League, so
actually,
good to know.
I could do an even deeper cut about this motherfucker.
Go ahead.
He's the youngest of 5.
Wow.
And he's the only son.
Oh. Wow.
Yes. His dad played in the MLB for the Mariners, and his mom was an Olympic runner. And his sisters all played softball and volleyball, and one sister fucking won the championship for softball.
Softball? Wow.
Twice.
That's fucking awesome.
Like their shit is crazy.
You know Christian McCaffrey, right? For the 49ers?
Yeah.
His dad played in the NFL and his mom was in the Olympics as a runner.
For real?
Like, I mean, of course he's a cold white boy.
You're destined.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. I want a Terang jersey. And I hope they sign his ass.
Yeah. That's a good one, man. I like that because, obviously people out there, like I said, you guys know Shohei Ohtani. If you don't, like, come on. You guys know Aaron Judge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that was a
Aaron
good one.
Killing it.
That was, oh yeah, even today. All right. So, and again, these are just 5 exciting players. I just fuck with their game. My first one, I'm gonna just stick with my guy, is just Fernando Tatis Jr. All right. To the baseball fans, this was like a very obvious pick. Total like polar opposite of DJ's, but Fernando is a he used to play shortstop and then now he plays right field. We signed this dude. I'm a Padres fan. They signed him for a lifetime deal. Essentially, it was over $250 million fucking dollars. He hits the shit out of the ball. He's big. He's fast. He's won a platinum glove before, which means you're the best fielder in your league.
Hey, he pretty too.
He's a good looking dude, and he loves being on the fucking San Diego Padres. So Fernando Tatis, he's
San Diego's lit.
He's a person. We always used to be the little brother though. We always did until
to the Dodgers.
Low key until when Manny Machado got here, and then Fernando came up. and then we kind of started to.
Oh wait, he's homegrown.
So he was drafted by the White Sox, and we got him in a trade when he was
Oh.
like 19 or some shit, like
Oh shit,
mad young.
the
And
White
then
Sox be fucking up.
I think it was the White Sox, yeah. But yeah, Fernando, I just think his game, you know what I mean? His game is really like easy to
Oh yeah,
explain.
he's a
Like
great.
like if we put his highlights on for someone who's never watched ball, he'd be like, damn, he smacked the shit out of that ball. And then, oh damn, he fucking threw the piss out of that fucking dude, you know? So Fernando Tatis Jr.
He's a good isn't he leadoff?
He does one or two. Yeah. Actually, yeah, he is batting leadoff. Yeah.
Hey, he's a great leadoff.
Yeah.
He's a great leadoff.
All right, cool.
Who wouldn't want that?
Give us your second.
I guess I'll wait for
like it's okay to be obvious. It's okay to be obvious, you know what I'm saying? But like, you know.
All right, I'm gonna go with L-Dog.
Ellie?
Nah.
Oh,
Lawrence Butler.
Lawrence Butler, yeah.
My God.
For the Athletics. That's a perfect pick, DJ. So explain
yes.
his position, all that stuff. Like just explain.
He's an outfielder and he's a leadoff as well. And I've been talking about this motherfucker to y'all before. All the homies.
Explain the A's though. You know what I'm saying? Kind of give them a breakdown on the A's.
Low key, I'm finna say a wild statement. I feel like I said it before, but anyway, I think the A's are gonna make the playoffs.
Well, all right, hold on. Take it a step, but take it a step back though. Explain it to somebody like they like explain the Athletics though.
Okay, so the A's moved from Oakland.
They've been there for 50 years.
And yeah, they're one of the most iconic.
Stadiums. They'd won a bunch of they won like 3 or 4 World Series, like
and they had that disco thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
With the vinyls.
So the Athletic here, I'll just sum it to you like this, and then I'll let you get to Butler. But the A's historic franchise. Their ownership sucks, so therefore their product sucks. They've been really shitty for the last 30 years, and there's speculation of them moving out of Oakland, and here we are. They're playing in a a minor league park in Sacramento.
And
like right now, they might be. They're probably going to move to Vegas in the near future. But Lawrence Butler, go ahead.
Lawrence Butler. He's a Negro from fucking Atlanta, bro. He's a hood nigga, bro. It's like, I don't know how to explain this. It's just like, I love him because like, I was him, you know what I'm saying? Just a black person in a white man's sport, quote unquote.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Even though it's not, but it's just like the team that I played for in high school, I was the only black guy, you know? But it's just so funny, bro. Because I saw an interview with him and Baseball Today. What is it?
Yeah, those guys.
What's Chris Rose. Chris Rose. He did an interview with Chris Rose, and he was talking so hood. And he was saying like a football player from Atlanta that he grew up with.
I mean, there's a ton. Yeah.
Just being hood, you know what I'm saying? But he's playing baseball.
Yeah.
Black men typically play basketball or football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got dressed and he's cold, bro.
Yeah.
Lawrence Butler, bro.
Plays both sides of the ball well.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, that's another thing too, is like I know like complete amateurs, new people to the sport, like the bat is gonna like, you know, intrigue them. But like when you really
Mm.
see like, did you by any chance see like the fucking Mets yesterday? There was a clip going around. This was in one inning. They
Uh,
had just like
were they
two.
smacking the bat?
No, they were. It was on defense. There was like
Oh,
the the third baseman got a ground ball and it popped up, and then Lindor caught it and like threw the dude out at first. That was one of the outs, and then one of the other outs, the center fielder just full dove like in the gap and caught it. Like that shit saved, saved the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, so defense is a whole, it's a whole nother side of the fucking
yes.
field, But yeah, that's a good one though. Lawrence Butler. All right.
Yeah, I fucking love Lawrence Butler.
I'm gonna go.
He's the truth.
I'm gonna go
And
with.
I'm excited for him to be in Las Vegas
Yeah.
because he signed a deal.
Oh, okay, that's
for like
dope.
7 years, so he'll be there in Las Vegas. And hey, they got a young core that is going to be the truth.
They do.
Because what's that one dude who's leading the MLB in home runs?
Soderstrom. Tyler. He came up. He was a rookie last year, dude. If I'm not Brent Rooker too.
Like we said last pod, Nick Kurtz. Nick Kurtz.
You know where Brent Rooker's another one. You know where he's from?
I'm gonna guess Tennessee.
Germantown. Memphis.
Tennessee?
He's from Memphis, yeah. Germantown.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
Hey.
All right. Hey. So my second one, I'm gonna go with a pitcher here. I'm gonna pick Tarek Skubal.
Ooh. Ah.
So
I like that.
This right here, it falls right in line with what I was saying about defense, right? So when Tarek Skubal pitches, watch that fucking game.
Yeah.
Like, have you ever watched one of him pitch? Like,
yeah, he smacked the Brewers recently,
bro.
Like a week ago.
When he pitches, it is must watch TV. He's a left-handed pitcher. He throws a million fucking miles per hour. He's intense and big as fuck. I don't really have nothing else to say because I don't want to get into too much technical shit, but like, you know what I mean? When he's on, watch the game.
It's a wrap.
Watch.
It's a wrap.
Low-key bet on the Tigers too. They're gonna win. Like, he might even pitch tomorrow if I'm not mistaken, but that's mine. I don't really got nothing else but fucking Tarek Skubal, man. He's won the Cy Young last year, which was the MVPs for pitchers. So, I mean, and could very well do it again this year. So, and you remember how hard it was? Did you ever have to hit a lefty who threw hard as fuck? It's just different.
I did.
It's different.
Yeah, it is.
Especially because you don't see that many lefties. And then whenever there's a lefty who's throwing hard as fuck, like. All right, give me another one, DJ.
All right, I'll go with the pitcher as well. And this is a super deep cut. It's this guy named Hayden Birdsong.
Okay, that is extremely random because he hasn't played this year.
Huh?
I don't think he's played this year, has he? I thought he was hurt.
Yeah, no, he's played.
Okay, yeah. I thought he was hurt.
Last year was his rookie.
Yeah. Okay.
And I have him on my fantasy.
Okay.
But this dude, Hayden Birdsong, he's like a relief pitcher, but he's like last year he was a starter.
Right. Okay, that's what it was then. Maybe I was getting that mixed up because I haven't. Okay. So yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Last year he was a starter, but this year he's like in the pen. But this dude is cold as fuck, bro. And he's young, and he's learning from Verlander.
Hey,
because Verlander just signed to the Giants for this year.
Yeah.
But even the year prior, he was him, and he's a young little kid. He looked like.
Yeah, how would you describe him?
I don't even know. He looked weird.
Well, let me ask you this. What school would he go to in Murfreesboro?
Siegel.
He's a Siegel kid. All right, cool. All I need to know.
Yeah,
Dude,
and you can tell that that was off rip.
sidebar,
Yeah,
isn't that crazy how like low-key diverse Murfreesboro is? Because there's even like, all right, Riverdale and Blackman are like cousins. Siegel and
uh,
Oakland were like cousins. Like we
uh-huh,
were all cousins,
close.
but like they were like first
It could go to
cousins.
Siegel or Blackman,
Okay.
but Siegel for sure.
Okay, that's a very random one, but hey, I respect it. Um,
Yes, but this dude is cold, and he got me some points.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, he's good, and he's gonna be a future ace, especially being under Verlander.
Okay. All right, cool. I'm gonna get my next one. I'm gonna do another pitcher. It's my last pitcher. I'm just gonna do two pitchers here, but um
Okay.
Garrett Crochet.
Ooh.
So
Okay.
he was on the White Sox last year, the worst fucking baseball team to ever
Of all
rate
time.
of all. But but like I said about Scooble, every time the White Sox played, you at least cut the game on to watch him pitch. Left-handed pitcher. They're kind of similar, you know, him and Scooble. I think Scooble's probably got uh some like maybe different pitches, but I don't want to get too deep into that. But I just fuck with, you know, how dominant he is. And Crochet's on the Red Sox now, a better fucking team. So,
Right.
hey, who knows? With some better directions and some better players around him, who the fuck knows where he can go? Because last year he was the one bright spot on that team.
Didn't he sign a deal?
Yeah, with Boston, yeah, he's paid. Hell
Uh-huh.
yeah.
For
So
how long?
I mean, I would assume they locked him up multiple years.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, another one. So this is another kind of like guide how to watch baseball. One, pick a team. Obviously, you know, hey, just pick a team and watch them every day. But also, an easy way to do it is find these like dominant, great pitchers and just watch them pitch. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like pick Crochet or you know what I'm saying. Do you watch
Uh-huh.
Do you watch much baseball outside of the Brewers? Do you say?
No,
Not
I
really.
mean, kind of. I like to sometimes.
All right. Okay. Give me your next one.
I'm gonna have to go back to the Brewers, and I gotta give my
Boom. There you go.
Jackson Churio. This dude is the fucking truth.
He is.
And I can't wait to just see him mature even more. And he's already just incredible.
Yeah.
Like last year in the playoffs, he was the first Brewer to hit 2 home runs in a fucking playoff
Yeah.
game.
It's fucking
Like, what
wild.
the fuck? And he was 20,
20 years. He's a kid.
a kid, and he's still a kid, which is crazy. Like, this dude is the truth. He's really him. He's the face of the franchise. Well, not yet. So, nah. Who? What's the catcher for the Brewers?
Contreras.
Nah. Before Contreras.
Oh, the catcher. Fuck. I don't know. For the fucking Brewers.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Ryan Braun.
I don't think he
Ryan
was the
Braun?
catcher. I think he played in the outfield. But yeah, Ryan Braun was definitely y'all's Hall of Famer legend. I don't think he was a Hall of Famer, but legend for sure.
Oh, he was in the outfield. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so it went from Ryan Braun with the face of the franchise.
Yeah, to Yelich.
And then he passed the torch to
Mm-hmm.
Yelich. And now Yelich is passing it to Churio. And they're all the truth. They're all the truth. We need that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I kind of that's a good point right there. Is the young guns.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick a veteran here. I'm gonna pick Jose Ramirez. Okay.
I
J-Ray.
love that.
So
Love that.
veteran, been in the game a
Yes.
decade, right? But I just really feel like he doesn't get his flowers.
Underrated. He doesn't.
He
He really doesn't.
He's a borderline
He's
Hall of
just-
Famer. He hits. He plays great. He has a great glove. Plays both sides of the field. Hits for power. Steals
And
bases.
he's switch hitter.
Exactly. So
That's crazy as fuck. Okay,
so
go
Jose
ahead.
Ramirez, he plays for the Cleveland Guardians. He's been with them for a decade, and he's been with them
And he
ups and downs. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
fucking he signed a deal with Cleveland for less money than he was worth.
Like,
And he did it because he came up with the Cleveland Guardians at this point.
and yeah, wants to build around him and shit. So
Uh-huh.
he's another guy, like, he's a legend of the game at this point, but like maybe doesn't get as much recognition. Like, he'll make every all-star team, in every all-star game, but
Yeah.
Aaron Judge or somewhat, one of these bigger names is always gonna, in a way outshine him. So Jose Ramirez, Cleveland Guardians. I think this will be your fifth one, right? It's your last one right here. Who you got?
I have no idea.
All right, bet. You don't have any? Do you have any more?
Yeah, I do. I have one.
Let's
I don't know if it's my fifth one.
Yeah, let's do one more.
Okay, I got probably the best one. PCA.
Okay, talk to me about this because I'm coming around him.
Armstrong, bro.
Okay.
This dude is the truth. Hold on.
Chicago Cub.
Uh-huh.
I think this is his second year. Yeah. I think this is
his first year. No.
Well, he played a little bit last year. He might still be considered a rookie, but
yeah.
But yeah.
But Pete Crow Armstrong,
Mhm.
this dude's the truth. He's the truth. He's really fucking good. I love him. He actually went to the Dodgers. Unfortunately, the Cubs are doing really good. They're beating the Dodgers in the standings, which is fun. But Pete Crow Armstrong, he went to LA, and that's where he's from. Hit 2 bombs.
Yeah, he did. I was watching that. Yeah.
Like, why not?
Yeah, fuck
My
you.
family's here.
Yeah,
I
fuck
gotta
you.
show out.
Fuck you guys. I'm about to that's it.
Yeah.
And he's really, so about him.
And he's fast.
The reason I was a little timid on him is because I didn't think he could hit. And
he can.
He can hit, but he's not necessarily known for the power. That's what's coming around this year, though. He hit one last night.
Yeah. Him and, for real?
Mm-hmm.
Him and Terang are in the same boat. They're like, they're mainly for defense, but they can hit.
And when they get on base.
When they get on base.
Yep.
Yeah, they steal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's
that's
the same shit.
Yeah.
But he has more power than Terang.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. All right.
I fucking love PCA, bro.
My last,
and he's got that fucking drip, and
he's got a little swagger to him. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like not subtle. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah.
Okay. All right, my last one I'm gonna kind of stick on the same route as DJ. I'm gonna pick a young gun. So I kind of tried to sprinkle in. Most of my guys were pretty young, but I picked some superstars. But I'm picking Ellie De La Cruz. So
I love that.
He's everything sort of on the Pete Crow Armstrong train. Swaggy. He's just a guy. You know what I mean? Ellie De La Cruz. He's big as fuck, got dreads, Dominican, hits from both sides of the plate, plays shortstop, throws the ball a million miles an hour.
He's pretty too.
He's pretty too. Yeah, he's a good looking dude. He plays the game beautifully.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Low key,
that's a good one.
I will give you a recommendation. If you don't have a baseball team, root for the fucking Reds. That's all I'm saying. They got a bunch of guys. I'm not gonna get that deep into it, but root for the Reds because that's what I'm at. Hunter Green, they have guys, but they've never been able. They haven't been to the playoffs in a minute. But Elly De La Cruz is the center of that fucking piece, that team. So, and he steals a fuck ton of bases. He plays in the infield like crazy.
He's so 60.
Yeah, bro.
He did more than Ohtani.
Yeah,
the unicorn.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah,
and right behind Ohtani was Turang.
Yeah, that I remember I remember seeing that too. That's fucking wild. Okay, well, yeah. So I hope people listening could kind of get more of a grasp on just some of the guys, some of the people to follow and whatnot. Because I'll tell you this, even if you're a hardcore NBA fan, this is what happens late June, early July, August, into September. There's nothing but baseball. Football don't start till September. It doesn't really start till October. So you got like 2 months of just baseball. So I mean, hell, you might as well just fucking, you know what I'm saying? You might as well follow Elly De La Cruz, Bryce Turang, whenever Tarek Scooble's pitching, fucking turn on the Tigers. Anyway, all right, that was fun. So,
you still want to do the anime?
Yeah, we got a few minutes left if that's cool with you.
Okay, we can rapid fire.
Well, all right, so that's fine. All right, you know what I'd rather you do? I'd rather you give me a couple and explain why they're dope. But here, I don't want to get too far ahead here.
I'll do two.
Cool. Perfectly fine. So, before I get that from you, I want to ask you this. So, we're going to switch gears a little bit to some anime talk. All right. DJ is the biggest anime head in my life that I've met in my life. Period.
But I'm not that big in anime. I just
fuck with it heavy.
Yes.
You can hang with the best of them.
All
right.
I watch anime in Japanese and not English.
Okay.
Because I respect the art.
So let me ask you this.
I digress.
I don't want to just. All right. So why do you think anime resonates with you? Like, what do you think is so dope about it? If that makes sense.
I mean, it happened when I was younger, like before middle school.
Hold on, real quick. I am all right. Full context here. I like anime, but I like just the basic shit. I don't dig that deep. I've watched like the most basic shit. But I'm asking you.
I feel like I'm the same way though.
Okay, but you know more titles than me. Like I don't fucking.
Yeah.
So all right, didn't mean to cut you off, but like, why is it that what about anime to you kind of like is different than just like watching like a regular TV show or a movie?
The choreography. Did I say that right?
Choreography.
Like the animation, the fighting, it's dope. It's really cool. My first anime that I watched was Naruto.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I ended up having to watch it in Japanese. And I also watched your favorite
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just so cool. It's the animation, the characters, how they look. dope. The storytelling, it's really intriguing.
Mm,
It's really good.
okay.
It's insane. Like it's man. And I do I recommend watching it in Japanese, not English.
I wasn't a big proponent of that until I watched Squid Games in
Mm.
Korean, and it is a different story.
Because it exactly
And the translation is like a little, it might just be a touch,
different.
a little bit. Yeah, just a touch.
But you just gotta accept it.
Yeah.
It's you can't change the art.
Mm-hmm.
It's like looking at a piece of art on the wall and trying to change it,
Mm-hmm.
how you perceive it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
That the artist is portraying it to you.
Hmm.
Why the fuck should you do that? You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying?
I do. Like I said, I didn't think about it until you said something, and then I did it with Squid Games,
Mm,
and I was like, it does make a difference because I've always just been pretty fluid about it. I'll like watch it however, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Okay, so kind of same thing with the MLB thing. Give me a
Well,
couple.
hold on. Let me pause
Oh
real
yeah, go
quick.
ahead, go ahead,
Before
go ahead.
It's like going off of the Squid Games, what you just said.
Yeah.
Me and Presley were watching it, and we were watching it in English at first, and I was like, no, we need to watch it in its original state,
Yeah, yeah.
and it hits different. And you can take that any kind of way, but like you gotta respect the origin.
Mm-hmm.
The art
Yeah.
is meant to be this way. You can't just fucking just make it your way. Like it's not you.
Okay. All
Not
right.
you.
So, okay. So, kind of like I was saying with the MLB shit, we're kind of like if this is your first time ever watching anime or watching this show, we're going to kind of give you a small kind of guide on like an introductory to anime. So, give me a couple shows that fuck it.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
I'll just leave the floor wide open. Give me like two shows and why and give me like a brief breakdown on why. Go.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
It is the best anime out right now, to me personally.
Okay. Okay.
They have the best fighting choreography of all time.
Wow.
It's insane. And I say that, and my favorite anime is Naruto. Naruto
Wow.
Shippuden. You know what
Wow.
I'm saying?
Mhm.
But like Jujutsu Kaisen, this shit's crazy.
Is that one
It-
still going on? Or is it
yes.
okay.
Yes.
When did that one
Um,
start? Do you know? Had to be a few years ago,
let
but
me yeah, it was.
that's
Let's see.
I've heard
They
nothing
have
but
they have two seasons and a movie.
oh, a movie. That's a cool thing that
Mm,
anime does too. They're just like, fuck it, we'll put a movie out.
hmm
Interesting.
Hey, this fucking show, bruh. I've watched a bunch of anime in
Mhm.
my life, week to week, but Jujutsu Kaisen season 2
Fire.
was the best week to week.
Really?
Yes.
Huh.
We'll
Okay.
have to watch it together,
Okay.
to be
So
honest. Like this shit was insane. It's like Naruto had a bunch of filler where
yes.
it's like it's no fighting and it's just some bullshit.
That's what turns a lot of people
Jujutsu
off.
Kaisen
Mm,
season 2,
no.
it was straight fighting the entire time, and each fight got better and better.
Huh.
It was insane. It was crazy.
Dude, and
It was crazy.
that's what turns a lot of
That's my
people
number
off.
one.
That's what turns a lot of people off, man, is the filler shit. Like how do you get past that? You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Exactly. It's like Boruto. After Naruto, there's Boruto,
yeah.
his kid,
Is that still going
and
on?
it's straight. Yeah, but it's straight filler. Straight filler.
They're just
There's
making
like 50 episodes of good fighting.
they're just making
The
money.
other 150, yeah, this
Which
is
is
some bullshit.
sidebar, and I'll let you get our last one, and then we'll wrap up. I'm kind of glad that there is no Dragon Ball right now because I don't want it to be just some buck shit.
I need to watch. I need to
Um,
watch Dragon
okay, cool. No, that's yeah, because I've told you this before. I think off cam, definitely in our private life, but I'm in like TV show limbo right now. I'm not really watching anything. You know, I
Ball.
almost started like a TV show last night, and then I was tired. I was like, I'm about to fall asleep anyway. You know what I'm saying? And then, all right, give me another one. I kind of started this segment kind of for myself, but yeah, but I know you're an expert on this, so or you're passionate
On TV shows.
on Naruto or on anime,
Yeah.
anime.
Okay. Do I need to do another one?
Yeah,
Or
if you can you do one more? You said you had two. If
Attack
not,
on Titan,
okay. So what? Okay,
top tier
so
storytelling.
what? Okay, that's what I was gonna ask you. What is it about Attack on Titan for you?
It's the storytelling,
Okay.
and it was one of those shows that you had to be there
Yeah.
because it had like 4 seasons or so, but like towards the last season, yeah, it was broken down. The last season 4 was broken down. It was like say 5 to 6 episodes,
Mm.
and then it went to like you had to wait until the fucking uh winter
Ah.
to watch one
Oh, I see.
episode.
I see. I see. Huh.
Yes, and then that one episode happened, and then they were just like, all right, the second part of this second part of season 4 will come out next year. We had to wait a year
Did
to
did
see
that
this shit play out.
did that turn a lot of people off, or were people just like okay with
No,
it?
I mean, I don't know, but for me, we were fucking fiending for it. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when I was told that like this shit is not like the second half is not going to come out until another year, I was like, what the fuck? Like what?
Mm.
Nah. Like I want it now. But it was still fire. It was still
Okay.
it
All
was
right.
incredible.
Okay. 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 All right. Well. Um. Shit. Yeah.
Doing too
We.
much.
You said you're doing too much.
Mm.
Why? No, you're not, bro. We're talking on a podcast. Cool. This was fun. I'm gonna wrap this up. Hilltop Festival coming soon. Details coming. More details coming soon.
Yes. We listened to the speakers. Sound good.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of the only update right now, though, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot behind the scenes, not necessarily ton to report as of this moment, but that's coming.
Slightly Daily finna perform.
I'm gonna be there, for sure. But yeah,
Retirement.
yeah, more content coming soon. We got some more ideas. Hopefully you guys enjoy these kind of episodes. Yeah, DJ, any last final things?
Shout out to Cam Ward.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that he's gonna do great things for Tennessee.
We got to get his rookie card when it comes out.
Dead ass. And his jersey.
Yes, dude, a Cam Ward
Like,
jersey, that's gonna smack.
yes. And I hope he gets number 1.
He did.
Oh, he did?
So the
No,
Titans,
I mean like the actual number 1.
he did for the jersey.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he did. So
but not like first round pick number one.
No,
Like,
he got the jersey number one. There,
oh,
so the
okay.
guy, so the number is retired, right?
Oh shit.
Warren Moon was a black quarterback number one who played for the Oilers back in the day, right? He's a Hall of Famer.
Oh,
He
okay.
himself, personally, the day after he got
Was just
drafted,
like,
he came up to him, shook his hand, and he was like, "Go make me proud." Like,
oh my
so
god.
I mean, bro,
I love
it's
that.
yeah.
I love that.
So yeah, that's dope.
Damn.
It's hard.
Yeah, that is.
All right.
Okay, so we got number one. Hey,
Yeah.
we got Cam Ward in this bitch.